I pray a lot. I'm a Christian Orthodox.
Yes, sir. Talk about
Ethiopian Orthodox.
Talk
That shit
about
is
that.
never gonna change. And I love God. I talk to him more than I talk to anybody else in the world. And I pray every day to him to just show me the way. You feel me? I might not be perfect. I'm a sinner, but forgive me for my mistakes and lead me in the right direction. And
Yeah.
I'll do my best to make him proud. So through that, as long as your intentions are pure and as long as your work is honest, I feel like you could go a lot further than anybody else in this world.
Yeah, and for all the non-believers, I hope you find it in your heart to find God some way, somewhere in life. You know what I mean? So it's sad that people find God when they get older, but I wish you could find God when you're young, because that's the best way to like have. I'm not even trying to be on some preachy type shit, but it's best to have a relationship with God while you're young, while you're pursuing something, because he's the way to everything. And I'm fasting, so I just gotta be a little preachy, but yeah, absolutely, like you said, like have a deeper connection with God, and God is the answer.
Also, bro, like, I don't want to get too deep, but I just want to like bring up, because of my personal experience and people that I've spoken to in the past, I figured out 99% of your problems go away if you forgive your parents for either doing certain things or not doing certain things for you. Like, a lot of the trauma that we have in the past, in our childhood and everything else, comes from either our parents not being around or either them doing stuff to us or whatever the case might be. But the moment you realize they're human and trying to figure it out too,
100%.
and they made mistakes along the way, you just forgive them for that, 99% of your problems literally go away. Because once you let that go, all of the blame points to you. So all of the deficiencies you have, now you have nowhere else to put it but on yourself.
100%.
And that's going to force you to work on those deficiencies and become a better person in the long run.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I mean?
think about like how our parents came, and the fact that like to me, like my parents never did wrong in my eyes, so I never looked at like, oh, them, no, they're perfect. To me, they're the perfect human beings, because the shit they did for us and my family, we feel the same way. The fact that they brought us here and they had to work 16 hours, blah blah blah, and we're like literally in the house by ourselves watching TV. They had to do that for us to go to school. So there's no blame in our parents, but most of the time, people in America, the kids, I'm not trying to rag on y'all, whatever, but no, I'm just trying to be real, right?
You ain't gotta put disclaimers, my nigga. Just say what you feel.
Yeah. Like the fact that, my dad wasn't around. The nigga was working 16 hours. He did it for you. And then most of the time they understand it by the time they hit 25, 26.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, he was actually right. But you resented him for 25, 26 years.
Yeah.
How does that gonna make him feel?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So to me, it's like, yo, like scratch all that. Just what they did for you is for your own benefit. Because when you have a kid, you're gonna understand when you leave him, if you end up being a single parent with no good job, you gotta have to work 2-3 jobs, and your kid is gonna be raised by TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna be there to influence him the right way, or her. So your kid is gonna have the same resentment, and it's karma recycled all over again.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So your parents are perfect. To me, I look at it like, even if they give you for adoption, they feel like the adoption parents might do something better than they could have done.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So in no resentment. So you know what I'm saying, be appreciative of life. Life is an amazing journey.
Yeah.
Ups and downs happen. Down happens, you come right back up.
Yeah.
When you go down, know that you can never go any lower. You can go back up. You know what I'm saying? The stock is gonna go up. So
And when you're up, you gotta be humble, so you don't go back down, because you are gonna go back down. It's it's a pendulum.
It's a zigzag,
it goes up and down. So you just gotta be hopeful when you're down and humble when you're up, and you're gonna be okay, I feel like.
yes, sir.